What's up, you guys? It is time for another episode of Cooking with Katie. It has been way too long since I've done one of these videos, and I put this recipe on my social media and you guys were asking for it, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity. So today we're going to make healthy, sticky, and sweet fried rice. Now this recipe I came up with a couple days ago, just throwing stuff that I had in my refrigerator that were just either left over or things that I had prepped for the week. So this recipe is it's not set in stone. You can add or change any of the ingredients, so feel free to get creative. And if you try this recipe, please tag me on social media so I can see your guys' creations. So today I'm going to make it with these ingredients. I have here 3.5 ounces of chicken. I have about a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of chopped white onion. I have a little bit of smashed garlic. I have a 1/4 cup of chopped carrots. I have a 1/4 cup of chopped cherry tomatoes. I have 1 tablespoon of dried cranberries, 3 ounces of chopped zucchini, and a couple chunks of pineapple that I had left over from the 4th of July. And I also have a little bit of rice because my macros right now are not the biggest, so I have 50 grams of cooked rice, and I had cooked this before and then measured it out after I cooked it. You can add way more rice if you want. You can change any of the ingredients. Get creative. This is not set in stone. First things first, we are going to start cooking our fried rice, and then when it's getting close to being done, I'm going to teach you how to make the sauce, which is really the key for this recipe. So I have my pan heating already. It's on a medium heat, and I sprayed it with non-stick spray. Now I don't like to use olive oil just because I like to save my fats for other things, but feel free to use olive oil, that works too. So first thing we're going to add to our pan is the garlic and the onions. So these 2 ingredients right here. Raise the heat a little bit to about level 5, 5.5, and we're just going to let the onions kind of caramelize and get a little bit brown before we add any other ingredients. So our onions are getting nice and brown, which is what we want. So when they start to look like this, we are going to add our chopped zucchini and the carrots. And the reason we're adding these 2 ingredients together is that they take about the same time to cook. So that's why we're adding them first, because they're going to take longer to cook than the tomatoes, and the chicken is already cooked. So we just really want to get these nice and tender before we add the rest of our ingredients. And if it's looking a little bit dry, feel free to spray it again with some non-stick spray. You can use coconut oil spray, olive oil spray, canola oil spray, whatever you have. Okay guys, if you want to take a look at this, our zucchini is getting nice and brown and tender, which is exactly what we're looking for. See how the nice brown color on the zucchini? So once it starts to look like that, we can start adding our other ingredients. Next thing we're going to add is the chicken and the rice. Now keep in mind this chicken has already been cooked. I prepped it for the week. The rice has already been cooked, so if you don't have these cooked, I recommend you cook them before you start making your fried rice. So we're going to add the rice. And our chicken. Now if you'd like to make this recipe a very low carb recipe, feel free to sub the rice with riced cauliflower. That's a great option for a lot of recipes. And it's just less carbs and you can add more riced cauliflower and make it more voluminous. I used to do that when I was on prep all the time. So we added our chicken and rice. And I'm just going to spray it again with the non-stick spray just to keep it a little bit more moist instead of so dry.
Delicious.
So when I first made this recipe, I gave Ryan a bite of it, and then he asked me which restaurant I got it from. That is how good this recipe is. So you guys just make it and then give it to your friends and see what they say. I think they're gonna love it. Okay, so now once our chicken and rice get nice and heated up and a little bit crispy, we're gonna add our pineapple, our tomatoes, and our dried cranberries. Save the cucumber garnish for the end. I don't think I told you guys about this at the beginning, but I like to garnish it with cucumber because the spiciness of the fried rice, the cucumber just is a nice little refreshing coolness to the fried rice at the end. So leave that out until you're done cooking. So we're adding our pineapple, our cranberries, and our tomatoes. Now those don't need a long time to cook at all, so we're just going to get started with the sauce right away. Okay you guys, time to make the sauce. First off, we're going to throw some soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce in our pan. Just cover the whole thing. There's no like set measurement for this. What I like to do is just throw it in there, back and forth. You want to zoom in, babe? Get everything nice and wet with the soy sauce. Once you've done that, this is key, you guys. Organic blue agave, any kind of agave, or I'm sure you can use honey as well. Just throw not too much because you don't want to make it too sweet. I'm just going to do like a little dash or whatever. You guys can measure it. Maybe like 2 tablespoons would be good, but I just go by like whatever I think at the moment. So here we go. Just a little drizzle. That's all I did. Yeah. So the agave mixed with the soy sauce really gives it that salty and sweet flavor that we all love, and it really makes the sauce thicken. Like it's just so good. So after you've done that, this is what I had in my pantry when I first made this recipe, and it was perfect for this. It's Caribbean Jerk by McCormick. I'm just going to cover the food with this seasoning. And then we're going to add cracked black pepper as well. And then you just give it a nice stir. You guys we're almost done with cooking our fried rice. That was it for the sauce. As you can see, Everything's nicely coated. Whoops, there goes the zucchini.
Show it again.
Everything looks nicely coated. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It should all be kind of cooked down a little. And that's basically it. I'm going to throw it in a bowl and then show you what I like to top it with. The cucumber really just combats the spiciness and the temperature, the hotness of the fried rice, so it really complements it well. I'm obsessed with spicy food, so I'm going to top mine with some chili paste. Feel free to add hot pepper flakes or literally anything you want to this dish. It's totally up to you.
How is it? I know.
Oh my gosh, it is so good. Please try and bite.
Okay. You want me to stop recording?
No, record this.
Record my bite?
Here, try this bite. Is it good?
Delicious.
He approves. Coming right.
Okay.
Free to sub the rice with cauliflower fried rice. If you want to get a close up of the pan. Too quick. Now if you'd like Did you get a good close up of cauliflower?
She's so cute.
The rice for cauliflower. Okay. Feel free to sub the here and just add this with riced cauliflower. What did you just do?
Nothing.
You look like that.
No.
You want to zoom in on this? You have my face in there?
Yeah.